Okay, wonderful. So, welcome to day 14 of our meditation challenge. 2 weeks today. Pretty crazy. So, yeah, while we, sorry, I was just checking my internet here. Hopefully, it'll be okay. So, yes, 2 weeks. We are well on our way to making this a habit. And a habit is something, if you think of it, if you think how other habits are in your life, right? They're things you just do without really thinking. And the whole point with this meditation is, and this routine that we're getting into, is that once we're finished, you're not going to want to finish. It's like brushing your teeth. Just because you're not in a challenge anymore, you still want to continue brushing your teeth because you know it's good for oral hygiene, right? And the same thing with this. Hopefully, you're already, well, I know that you're already reaping the benefits because I'm getting the texts and the messages from you, and it's really lovely to be part of your journey that way. So you know that it's really beneficial. So to hope the intention, I guess, with this challenge is that by the end of it, you'll have it so set up in your own routine that even if I'm not there, and by the way, if you signed up to the challenge via my website, you will have all the meditations recorded in your own, like in your account. So you could continue possibly doing the meditations with me if you wanted to record it. But the whole idea is that it'll be in you, it'll be in your system to just go and sit down because you know that it's going to make you feel better. You're going to sleep better. You're going to have a clearer head. Your body's going to be more relaxed and you're going to be able to engage in life in a much more enjoyable and relaxed manner. So, and when, shit hits the fan, you'll hopefully have more resources to pull from and be able to kind of stay more connected and present within that. So for today, what we're going to focus on is actually bringing support to the places within us that really need it right now, that are really asking for it, that we might not have heard before, that we might not have been able to listen to before. But those are the places we're going to offer a little bit of extra support and presence and love too. And the oils we're going to be working with today, there's 3 of them. I have turmeric, ginger, and clove. And if you find it's difficult to kind of stay present in a meditation or stay grounded, I would recommend that you use maybe frankincense or balance or in tune or something like that as well. Maybe put that on the back of your neck, on the bottom of your feet, or anywhere that you can smell it, maybe even underneath your nose, But the 3 oils we're going to work with today, I actually took a drop of each, one at a time, and I layered them. So first I started with turmeric and I put it on my solar plexus, which is just kind of where the rib cage ends in the middle. If someone were to punch you there, you'd kind of lose your wind. That's the solar plexus. It's also a very good power center for us. So I started off with turmeric. Now all of these oils are quite hot, so if you've got sensitive skin, you might want to use dilution. Might want to use a carrier oil, fractionated coconut oil, olive oil, whatever kind of carrier oil that you have. Then I did a drop of ginger, and then I finished off with clove. And so I have all those oils here, but I'm actually going to use another drop of ginger um, to have as the overriding smell for this meditation. If you don't have the oils, don't worry about it. If you're interested in the oils, give me a shout. Um, but yeah, your meditation will work anyway. So don't fret about it. So I'm hoping that everyone is ready to go. Everyone is in a comfortable position, either seated or lying down. And we're going to start off with the oil in our hand. And I invite you to close your eyes if you feel comfortable with that. The next 10 minutes are just for you. So we'll start off with a few deep breaths. And breathing in and breathing out. And breathing in and breathing out. And breathing in and breathing out. And as we continue our breath, and we allow our breath to settle and deepen and travel all the way down into our lower abdomen. If it's easier for you, I invite you to put one hand or two hands, whichever feels most comfortable, on your lower abdomen, so just beneath your navel, allowing your awareness to travel to this space. Without thinking about it, simply noticing your hand on your belly and how your belly rises and falls as you breathe in and you breathe out. And as you're giving yourself time and space to land here in your own body, in your own space, this is now a place that is hopefully starting to feel a little bit more at home, a little bit more familiar, a place where you know that you are safe, and a space you know that you can always, always return to. Your anchor point and your grounding point. And if your mind wanders, which it probably will do, that's very normal, simply bring your attention back to the hand on your belly and your breath that's moving in and moving out. This is the single focus that you need to return to. This is the focus that will bring you back into this moment, into now. And as you're settling here, as your breath and spirit is settling in your being. Perhaps you're noticing other parts of your body are starting to relax and let go. Perhaps you're noticing your breath moving through your muscles, your tissues, your organs, and your cells. And if at any time you get a little bit lost or you drift away, when you notice, simply bring your attention back to the hand on your belly and your breath that's moving constantly in and out. You may notice how your bum on your seat or on the floor is being supported. Perhaps it's easier to let go and let the floor or the ground underneath you hold you. We don't have to do anything alone. We always have this support. And to remind ourselves, this is a great way of letting our body become aware of the support underneath it. And as we're here in our still point, perhaps we become aware of some part of our body that is crying out for some extra support. Perhaps it's your back, perhaps it's your chest, perhaps it's your solar plexus, or any other place. I invite you to take a few breaths here and allow the space to listen to what your body has to say. And when you become aware of this place that's needing a little bit of extra support, and don't worry too much, just go with whatever thing pops up first. If it's possible, I invite you to put your other hand on that area, just lightly. If it's not possible, simply have the intention of allowing your breath to move through this place. Because as your breath is moving through, it is bringing life force, light, energy, support, and love. You are letting your body know that, yes, I see you. Yes, I hear you. Nothing to do, nothing to change, simply being present and allowing this part to speak. And you don't have to understand what it's saying. Simply being present with it is all that is needed. And if you get a little bit lost, simply come back to your still point, your lower abdomen, and your breath. Now, before we finish off our 10 minutes for today, I would like to invite you to set the intention for this evening and this night, or this day if you're watching this during the day as a recording, to allow that attention and the support to flow to this area in your body. And perhaps you just notice it throughout the day, and you might just put a hand there and smile. Or you might just put a hand on it and take a few breaths. But simply having the intention for it to become more of a part of your world and your experience. And so when you feel ready, you can bring a little bit of movement back into your body if you like. Take a deep breath in and release out. And then when you feel ready, you can open your eyes. It's been a pleasure, guys, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow again. Keep the comments coming and keep the messages coming as well. I'd love to hear what's going on for you right now. Okay, take care. Bye.